name is Jack. Been a resident here 11 months.
About, yeah.
Awesome.
And it's one of the most pleasant experiences in my life anyway. And I've had interested experiences too, so.
Yep, that'll happen. So what is it exactly that you like most about Appleton Retirement Community?
The full atmosphere of being here and welcome. It seems like I don't know anybody and everybody knows me.
Yeah. Well, you have a good smile and you have a good laugh, so we like having you around here. What's your favorite activity here?
I don't have a favorite activity, although I do like bingo, definitely like bingo. When I first came here, I was sweeping the floor with the people because I was winning, you know, to the point where they were looking at me and said, you know, what is this guy anyway? But now it's normal now, I'm losing my shirt. But it's just that whatever I do, it's just the right thing to do. I mean, it's. I follow the lead of the people I live with and talk to, and it's a wonderful place. Yeah.
That's okay.
What a wonderful place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. So, what advice would you give to someone who might be nervous about moving into Appleton Retirement Community or a similar place?
Just walk in and try not to be judgmental because you don't know what you're doing anyway. So you know, be sure you talk to the people because they want to talk to you, and they don't seem to care what you say as long as you say it.
Yep.
So it sounds stupid, but this is the jolliest place I could think of.
Appleton Retirement and the North Pole, pretty comparable, right?
I'm speechless.
It's colder here.
Yeah. So I guess what would you say to someone who might be looking at moving to Appleton Retirement Community? Kind of along the same lines, but a little bit different.
Yeah.
What would you tell
the
them?
old cliche, come join us, come join us.
Okay. Yeah. Those are awesome questions. Anything else you want to add?
I'm glad that I could put in my 10 cents and say, you know, stop fooling around, get here.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just great.
Absolutely.
When we talked, do you want to say something about the staff and the residents, or just when we talked about it earlier, you were very much the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is still the people because I see that the people I'm talking to and being with and think I'm a part of who they are, and I enjoy who they are. So it's you know, if you're looking for a flaw, get out of here. So,
Yep.
yeah, it's just for someone who has the experience of a death of my wife right after we got here, and just the confusion that I had being part of a transition that is astounding. Everything was taken care of without my knowing it was being done. So they're marvelous people.
Awesome. Oh, I appreciate that. We like having you here too, Jack.
I can tell.
And as a family person, you know, I mean, you're Jack's daughter. So, I mean, what have you found?
Oh my goodness. I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. I thought this would be a new home where some of those physical needs would get tended to. Your home of over 50 years wasn't a safe place anymore. And I knew there'd be community here, but I didn't expect it to be family. That we both would get close to the other residents. He mentioned that Mom died 7-8 months after you moved in. And to see the staff grieving alongside us was remarkable. And there's so much care. Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Is there, what made you, so prior to the move-in and everything, what made this place stand out above the rest?
So standing out, I toured 8 places in total. Because like I said, I didn't know what I didn't know. And so there was so much to learn and so many new terms. And every community was different and had good things to offer. I would say that this one felt the most like community, that the staff members I met, as I was talking to friends and saying, oh yeah, I'm looking for a place for Mom and Dad to move into, move closer to me. A lot of people said, oh, my great aunt was there, or my grandma was there, and everybody had good things to say. And so that was big. And I think the other thing that really stood out was the longevity of staff members.
Yes.
This is an industry, from what I understand, with so much turnover, and people have been here a really long time.
25 for.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Residents.
I even
You
remember.
remember that? And that spoke volumes.
Yeah.
That the work environment was good and the living environment.
Awesome. So how did Appleton Retirement help you guys with the transition of moving everything thing? And I know Jack touched on it a little bit, but.
Yeah, so when they moved, Dad was 90 and Mom was 87.
Okay.
And they had been in their home a long time. There was a lot to pack up. And downsizing from a 3-bedroom home to a 2-bedroom apartment seemed really overwhelming. And I had never moved somebody else before. And so there was all the different recommendations from the moving company that would, they lived in Milwaukee, so a company that would come down, pack things up, take all the care with their things, that everyone would like their things taken care of. There was a service that helped with unpacking. There was someone who could help decide, well, how many pieces of furniture will fit in this space?
Yeah. My memory of that kind of stuff is not there per se, but as far as the movement is concerned, it was so smooth that I really didn't know what was going on and didn't care because it was all taken care of. And so all of a sudden, we're here.
Yeah, and there were concerns and fears and trepidations. And it was so nice to just be able to call and say, what about this? And how does laundry work? How do meals work? And there was an extensive packet that we could read through, but those little details that living here was personalized.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, it just crossed my mind that everything that is done here is personalized. Because this person is a person. And so we're talking to him and not to his job or whatever he does or she does, especially. And there's a comfort here that, you don't buy it. They just give it out.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that when you go to the dining room for a meal, they don't even have to ask. They just know you want chocolate milk. And they bring it. And at the end of the meal, they don't have to ask which dessert you would like. They know it's vanilla ice cream, and they know a lot of chocolate syrup.
Yeah. Well, it's just strange too because these especially the girls, I love all of them. I don't love them at all, but they are just who they are, and the fact that they know all about me, and I know nothing about them. But there's a feeling there that it's family again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Carol, one last question for you. What would you say to someone who might be moving to Appleton Retirement Community?
I would say look inside the doors.
Yes.
Look at the people, talk to the people, ask all the questions. I'll admit, I was concerned about the location. It wasn't ideal, but we have felt safe here. I have come and gone at all times of day and night, and no issues about safety. Once you come in the doors, it's warm, it's inviting, and it's the people that make it that way.
Thank you guys so much. Anything else to add?
They care,
Yeah.
truly care.
Awesome.
That's good. Good job.